Hi, I'm Marty Reamer from The Marty Reamer Show on 103.7 The Mountain. And this is my, try and contain yourself here, this is my power meter. Now, if you've spent any time looking at a power meter, you'll notice that most of them are spinning to the right, which means you're drawing power from the grid. You're pulling power from your electric company. But you'll notice that my power meter is running curiously to the left, which means I'm actually making more power than I'm using. I'm feeding power into the electric grid. And for that, I have Northwest Mechanical to thank. At the end of last year, I went to Northwest Mechanical, a leader in solar installations for the past few decades, and I said to them that I wanted to be part of the solution rather than part of the problem. What with energy prices being what they are, and with the emphasis on greenhouse gases, I wanted to see if there wasn't some way that I could reduce my carbon footprint. They suggested two things. One, a solar hot water system, and the other, a solar electric system, which is represented by the equipment here on the wall of my house, and also by an array of solar cells on my roof. Want to see those? Let's go to the rooftop. So this is it. This is the solar array that Northwest Mechanical installed for me on the roof of my house. Each one of these panels, when they're exposed to sun, as they are right now, can generate up to 200 watts of electricity. And there are 14 panels here, so this is a 2,800 watt or a 2.8 kilowatt system. Now, there's nothing saying you can't put more panels up. The only thing that limits you is the size of your roof, and I guess the size of your budget as well. It's also nice if you have a south-facing roof, because then you get a direct hit from the sun. And even on a winter day, this is a winter day here in Seattle, we are churning out electricity darn near to the capacity of the system. Now, there's one other thing I want to show you before I get dizzy up at these heights here. In addition to the solar electric system that Northwest Mechanical installed, they also installed this. Now, this is incredibly cool, if you'll allow me to geek out here for just a moment. This is a solar hot water system. This 8-foot by 8-foot panel that's also mounted on my rooftop is enough to generate 2/3 of the domestic hot water that we'll use in our house throughout the year. Even on a cold day like this is a winter day, the outdoor ambient temperature is probably around 40 degrees. This thing is bringing our household hot water up to around 100, maybe even 110 degrees, and then our gas hot water kicks it up the rest of the way. But in the spring and in the summer and in the fall, this is all we'll need to generate the hot water for our household. Incredibly cool. When I was first considering having Northwest Mechanical install a solar system at my home, I asked a fairly common question. Solar in Seattle? Really? Turns out Seattle's actually a great place for solar power generation. It is commonly thought that Germany is the world leader in solar installations. And the sunniest place in Germany is less sunny than Seattle. Germany is sold on solar, now so am I. I went with Northwest Mechanical because they have been a leader in the Puget Sound area in solar installations. They were doing this way before it became vogue. They are knowledgeable, trustworthy, and their workmanship is beyond compare. If you're considering solar, check out Northwest Mechanical in Shoreline.